We are here today with Graeme Cameron, CEO at Pennine Healthcare, winners of the Sustainability category at the Regional Medilink Midlands Business Awards 2024. Now, a few months on from the awards, we'd like to find out more about our valued patron and their winner's journey. Thank you for joining us today, Graeme. To begin with, can you please tell us a little bit about Pennine Healthcare?
Great. Well, thanks for the invite, Jasmine. It's a real pleasure to be on this. I suppose a bit about Pennine. We've been around about 60 years now, so we had our 60th year last year. And we started with humble beginnings in Derby, where we were the sort of product of an invention by a real entrepreneur, our original founder, Ivor Shaw, who created a device to support his mother who couldn't pick up her knitting. So she needed a device to pick up the knitting, and that was our start, where it was the first ever robot, we call it, in terms of medical devices. Then we started to move on to the extrusion of plastics and tubing, and then developed moulding technologies, and then advanced from there, really. So where we are today is we are still based in Derby. We've got 150,000 square foot site right in the middle of the city. So a great heritage of manufacturing, and that remains within us, our hearts as a business. So our very core is being that innovator, that manufacturer of medical devices. We're an employee-owned organisation as well, and as an employee-owned organisation, we have a real focus on the well-being of our colleagues. Our focus in terms of our commercial segments are, firstly, we manufacture and distribute some innovative products to international partners, so 50 countries around the world. Secondly, the NHS remains a key business of ours and a key core of ours. And thirdly, commercial partnerships, which is our B2B business, where we manufacture, assemble and package medical devices for many of the medtech companies that we all know about.
Brilliant, thank you. And what attracted you to apply for the Medilink Midlands Awards?
I think primarily it's because our colleagues are passionate about the future of the planet and protecting the planet for future generations. We really wanted to celebrate our colleagues and celebrate, Jasmine, the work that they've done in putting our organisation at the very core of medical devices. So it was primarily about going back to our headquarters and saying, we've won this for you. And to say your great hard work, your focus on that piece of our purpose, which is about really supporting the communities, should be celebrated with you. But also, I think it's also to show our customers that this is really a focus of what we have as an organisation as well. So it's all very good talking about sustainability, talking about reducing the carbon in our supply chain, but everybody says that. And if you win an award which is as prestigious as a Medilink Midlands Award, then I think that's probably evidence that you're doing the right things.
Fantastic. Touching on the external opportunities through the awards, do you have any specific opportunities or benefits that have come about winning the Sustainability Award?
Well, I think it's, as you know, to trade with the NHS, it's really important to show that you've got true sustainability credentials in your business. But I would say beyond that, there's probably two key advantages that have really gained from it. One, there's actually a lot of our European countries where we have partners for commercial partners and B2B work, as well as our hospital partners in those countries, that sustainability net zero really is an absolute must. They are choosing Pennine primarily because of what we are doing around sustainability. So that has had real advantages for us. But I think one of the unintended consequences for us has probably been some cost that we've managed to strip out the business. So I think it's a twofold. Some of our customers are passionate about it and want to select us because of our focus. I say that's especially important for our B2B and commercial partners, because they really, really understand that they want help with their supply chain as well. And secondly, a reduction in plastic and energy costs has that impact on our bottom line as well.
Fantastic. So focused on sustainability, what are the company's ambitions in the next 12 months?
Well, we scoped our carbon footprint, and we continue to focus on that pretty heavily. Now, a significant impact of our scope 3 is linked to scope 3, so that third part of it, and about 90%, which is quite high, but I hear is quite standard. So now what we're doing is we're working very heavily with our supply partners to see how they can reduce their carbon footprint. So now what we've started to do with Martin and the procurement team is scorecard all of our partners, so we at least have that data on where we can strip out more of our carbon within our supply chain. That remains a really, really clear focus for us as a business. But ultimately, our goal is to become what we're calling a net zero site. So we're doing a huge amount of work with our colleagues, with our teams, with our procurement teams, with our customers to really manage our carbon, manage the plastic in our products, and really make ourselves one of the first net zero sites in medtech in the UK.
So with the 2025 Business Awards approaching in May, do you have any words of encouragement to organisations who may be considering applying?
I would say the obvious one is just go for it. And I think that is what we've done quite a lot over the last 24 months. And you'll be amazed how you can achieve success when you might not think what you've done will win an award. And I think if you start putting together your thoughts, a package down of, for the application process, you'll find that you start then understanding and remembering the great work you've done as a business. And that's really good for the creative juices. It's really positive for your colleagues overall, because then they'll be very motivated by the fact that of what you've done. So just do it. That's what I suggest. Just do it, and then you'll be surprised at the positive impact it will have.
Well, thank you, Graeme. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, and we look forward to hearing about many more successes in your future. The applications for the Medilink Midlands Business Awards 2025 are open to all, including any previous year award winners. So we wish everyone the best of luck.